What's happening, party people? This is your guy Damien. Welcome to Damien All Day. I want to talk to you guys about this year for movies in 2022. It's about to be crazy. We're about to have some really good movies come out. Like, I mean, yeah, have you guys seen the lineup? I don't have nothing specifically in order, but I was just thinking about this because I saw the Jurassic World Dominion trailer the other day, and then it made me start thinking, like, this is going to be a good year for movies. Like, this is crazy. This is going to be a good year for movies. I just wrote down a couple, and we'll discuss them. Or, maybe that I might have interest or somewhat kind of interest, but whatever. But we're getting The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I still don't know how I feel about that one. I'm going to have to end up seeing the movie and make that call myself before I decide to say anything or judge. I don't know. We're getting Uncharted, like the game on PlayStation. Those Uncharted games, those are actually pretty dope too. But with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg, I think that's actually going to be a pretty good movie. If they really keep it tuned to like how the game is, I think it's going to be great. Oh, without question. I think that movie's going to be great. But, you got some good people in here. Your Mark Wahlbergs and Tom Holland. Who Tom Holland right now is, he's pretty much everything at this point right now. So that's going to be really good. I see that getting some pretty nice numbers to whatever degree. Aquaman 2, or The Lost Kingdom or whatever, but Aquaman 2 coming out this year. I don't know. I'm going to wait till I pass judgment on that one as well, because I honestly don't know. I haven't heard anything about that movie. I've heard about all these other ones, but I have not heard anything about that movie yet, so I have no idea. But, Jason Momoa, no Amber Heard. Yeah, she's done. But I'm curious to see who's going to take over that spot. But, But Aquaman 2, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I assume that should be all right. That was probably one of the best DC movies, Aquaman, or as far as numbers wise. I still like Zack Snyder's Justice League. Unbelievable. Crazy. Didn't even seem like it was 4 hours too. Crazy. But we got a couple of them that I'm extraordinarily excited for. Like I am just, matter of fact, I'll save those. I'm going to talk about these other two real quick, then I'll get to the other two that I'm really excited about. But we got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That one's going to be interesting because no Chadwick. I don't think they're going to make Shuri the new Black Panther. So what are they going to do? Because, in Wakanda, they have the ability for somebody like a Killmonger to be healed and saved or whatever. So that's I'm just curious to see how that one's going to be. I think they're introducing a new villain out of that one, and I want to say it's Namor, but that remains to be seen. I think it might be Namor because I think that nugget got dropped during Endgame when Nat was on that conference call with the holograms, and she talked to oh my god, I cannot remember her name. Okoye, I believe it was. But basically Chadwick, Black Panther's right hand woman. But she was saying there's just been earthquakes under the water, but Nat asked her like, what? And she's like, no, I'm not doing anything. It's just earthquakes under the water. There's nothing you can do. So that could be the opening for Namor. Could be. Who knows? But yeah, I'm curious to see how that movie's going to be. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. I believe that's at the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. We got one right here that actually I think was supposed to come out in 2020, but due to the pandemic and all, just got pushed back. And this is one I'm actually really curious about because I liked all of the previews and trailers that it's had. That's Morbius with Jared Leto. I'm really curious as to how that one's going to go. I think that actually is going to be a pretty good movie. I believe that one's going to be a pretty good movie. I think it's going to make some good numbers too. I don't know if they're integrating anything with that. I don't know what's going on as far as with the post-credit scenes or anything like that, but I do think that Morbius is going to be one of those. It's going to be a big one. Without question, that one's definitely going to be a big one. Okay, now we're going to get into the two movies that I am most excited and looking forward to. I know there's other movies out there, you guys, but I'm not really talking about everybody else. I just mentioned a few, but these two that I'm about to mention are the two that I really am anticipating and cannot wait to see. Jurassic World Dominion. I've been waiting for that movie for a while, since Jurassic World 2. Which to me, Jurassic World 2 was not that good. Jurassic World 1 was fantastic. Jurassic World 2, it was a letdown. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. It was a letdown. But this one has to be a good one. It's the finale to the Jurassic World series of movies. They're not making any more after this. But this one, I think this one, God, I don't know if it could be better than the first one though. Dang. But I think this one's gonna be really good though. Gonna see a lot of dinosaurs. Excuse me, you guys. I'm tired. Long day. But there's gonna be a lot of dinosaurs integrated with the regular world, and I think we're going to see a couple or a few new ones. I believe so, that we haven't seen before. I personally wish and hope that the Indominus or another Indominus is in this movie. Because that was like one of my favorite things, if not the favorite thing about Jurassic World, was the Indominus. Sorry, you guys, long day. That dinosaur was unbelievable, and it would have destroyed everything if that Mosasaurus didn't snatch him into the water. Because he was getting ready to kill the T-Rex till Blue came around the corner, and distraction, and then it goes on from there. But anyway, though. I think Jurassic World Dominion is going to be dope. You got the Jurassic Park main characters are in this one, along with the Jurassic World main characters. So, Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, Laura Dern. I think that's her name, Laura Dern. And obviously Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt. I don't know. This is just going to be a good movie, man. Sam Neill and Chris Pratt, like, God. And I think with the story, because I have no idea what the story is going to be about or how it's going to go. I have no idea. But I'm just excited for it. So I just can't wait for it. I've been waiting for this Jurassic World movie because I'm big on the Jurassic movies, period. So I can't wait for that. But I believe that's June. And then this one coming up. I cannot wait for this because this is going to open up a whole bunch of avenues in the Marvel Universe going forward into this phase and even the phase after that. Doctor Strange 2. The Multiverse of Madness. We are about to see some crazy stuff with this movie. This plot seems like it's about to be ridiculously crazy. Marvel, Kevin Feige has done fantastic in getting these movies put together and the stories that they're telling and what they introduce and the controversies and he's just done a really good job and taken care of this Marvel universe. And it can only get stronger and better going forward with some more new characters that we're going to see, and that we're going to get some other characters, obviously, from other Marvel movies is not associated with this MCU that'll be integrated into this movie. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. There's going to be a lot going on. I'm just looking forward to watching this. There's going to be so many people in this. Ooh, man, there's going to be so many people in this movie. I don't know for how long of the roles that they're going to have, but there's going to be a lot of people. And the good thing about what they've been doing with these Marvel movies is they've been keeping it close to the comics. They've been keeping these movies close to the comics. And that's a beautiful thing. Because if you stray away too much from the comics, then you're going to get the diehard comic people, along with just the people that just love the MCU in general. They're going to be like, I wish they could have did this, or I wish they could have. You definitely don't want none of that type of stuff going on with your movies. You wish you could have did that. You should have did this type of stuff. No. But we're not going to get anything like that when it comes to Doctor Strange. We're about to get a whole lot of everything. This is one of those movies where you legitimately cannot miss anything. That means if you're in a movie theater and you don't have that good or strong of a bladder, probably don't need to drink anything. Or if you do, you better take small sips or whatever. But every minute of this movie is going to be important. And it's going to be a lot of integral parts. This movie legitimately is going to be the kickstart to the rest of the phase and in the other phase beyond. It's just a kickstart because we've already had Shang-Chi and the Eternals and everything. And then, of course, obviously Spider-Man. And with Spider-Man, the multiverse was introduced officially on screen. So this Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie is going to be crazy. It's going to be all over the place. It's going to have a lot going on. It's going to have a lot of people. Freaking Wanda's going to be in that, probably going crazy. Which, of course, they set that up nicely with her WandaVision. And boy, I tell you, man, Benedict Cumberbatch is about to be in one of the biggest movies of his life in a major role like that. Because he had a pretty good role in Endgame, but he had a massive role in Infinity War. So, that being said, watch out for that movie because that's going to be crazy. I cannot wait for that movie to come out. I cannot wait. And I hope you guys feel the same way. But let me get on out of here, man. I think it's time for me to go ahead and go to bed. I'm up here yawning on video. Ridiculous. But thank you guys for watching, man. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, it is what it is. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, man. I'm out.